Hi, my name's David, and it gives me great pleasure to welcome you to Questacon, the National Science and Technology Centre here in Canberra, the nation's capital. Now, we are absolutely thrilled to be part of this Tourism Australia live feed from Oz. We've got some great stuff for you guys today. Here at Questacon, we love to explore science and technology with you. We love to ignite your curiosity and to fire up your imagination. We've got 200 interactive exhibits here. We've got changing exhibitions, spectacular science shows, engaging public performances for all sorts of ages. We love to try and get you to discover, explore and experiment. Now, thank goodness you're here, because right now we're going a little bit stir-crazy at Questacon. We haven't had an audience in a couple of months now, so that's good to hear you here. Now, a few warnings before we do get going. It's Questacon, so there's likely to be a couple of big bangs as we get going. You might want to watch your television volume at home, but you should be fine. That warning's more for the cameramen who just quietly, I'm very concerned about. But right now, I think we should go exploring. I'd like to show you, in fact, our newest exhibit. If you come down over here and have a look at this, it's bees. We've got our own beehive at Questacon now. And in here, we've got over 10,000 Australian honeybees. Well, European honeybees to be exact. We tried to get Australian native honeybees, but they don't actually make hives in these sorts of temperatures. They're actually at home. In Canberra, we've got lots of bees in burrows, solid, very good social isolating the bees sometimes. But as for these guys here, almost every bee that you can see is female. The males actually aren't that much use during the winter time because, well, it's actually a bit of a quiet hive right now. It's what I'd call hibernating because of the winter and everything. When it gets to springtime, though, when the flowers start blooming, we're going to get maybe 40,000 bees in here. Unfortunately, we've got the room to expand as well. Well, a lot of bees, but only one queen, and her name is Beyonce. Because of course it is. Yeah, but the bees also give us another great advantage here at Questacon recently. Well, they're a captive audience, and they're the only audience we've had for the last few months. So some of us have been actually performing for the bees.
All right, bees, I've got it. Metal spring, paper cup, laser noises. Huh? Talk to me. Why aren't you talking to...
What's the buzz, Henry?
Oh, hey, David. What brings you in on a Saturday afternoon?
What do you mean, what brings us in? We're doing a live from Oz feed.
We're live?
We're live right now!
Oh my goodness, hello. Oh, it's been so long.
So long.
I'm Henry from Questacon. Do we have time for me to show them something really
Not
cool?
whatsoever.
I'm sure we do.
No, we don't.
I'm gonna go get it. I'll be right back.
So keen. That's what we are at Questacon. We're really keen. And we're really keen to chat to you guys today. So if you've got any comments or suggestions or questions, we'd really like to hear from you today. Write them in. We'll try and get around to answering them. But let's see what else is happening around at the centre. Right now, I'd like to introduce you to Alice. Alice, you're one of our excited particle show performers. What have you been doing during shutdown?
Okay, there's been more than 8 weeks of isolation, but I think I've worked out the best 3 ways to pop a balloon. There are a lot of ways to pop a balloon, but I've worked out the top 3. We'll go 3 to 1 because that makes the most sense. All right, Mr. Cameraman, you might want to back up a little bit. So I have a balloon here and it's got a coin inside. I'm going to spin that coin very quickly. Now it might pop soon. I want you to tell me why that balloon pops, because I haven't quite worked it out yet. So if you could leave a comment to say why you think the spinning coin pops the balloon, that would be great. But on to number 2. Now this is a very cool experiment. It's so cool, I use liquid nitrogen. I'd better put on some gloves. Now liquid nitrogen boils. It boils at minus 196 degrees Celsius. We'll have a look at what that looks like. So I'm going to pour it into this jug here. And you'll see that it's clear and it bubbles. Just like boiling water, only boiling water boils hot, liquid nitrogen boils cold. And when it boils, it turns to nitrogen gas. And I'm going to put it in this bottle here using this funnel. Nitrogen gas, when it turns from liquid to gas, it expands at about 700 times the volume. 700 times. Now this bottle won't hold on to that. But what if I added a balloon? Put it on nice and tight. Now we could wait, and eventually it might pop, but I'm a bit impatient, so I'm going to add some warm water to this bowl, to the bottom of our bottle. Now, Mr. Cameraman, This is going to be very loud. Actually, I'm going to put on these. I'll do a countdown for you guys at home, or you can turn your speakers down. 3, 2. Oh, it's going. Oh, it's going. So cool. That's why it's number 2. But from very cold to very hot, I'm going to show you the number 1 way to pop a balloon. So there are 3 ways to fill a balloon. You can fill one with air. That's boring. You can fill it with helium. That's cool. Helium is less dense than air, so it floats. This balloon, though, is full of hydrogen. Hydrogen is also less dense than air, so it floats too, but hydrogen is flammable. So we're going to set fire to it. Now, I'm going to set fire to it using a sparkler on a pole because I hear too much fire is bad for your health. And I'll give a countdown for this one as well. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Yes! That is the top way to pop a balloon. If you have any other ideas of how to burst a balloon at home, though, leave it in the comments because we might do it at Questacon. What do you think?
That was amazing, Alice! Time well spent during shutdown. Yeah. Now, all right, you at home, do you have any good ways you think a balloon might burst or you might pop a balloon? There's a lot of science in a balloon. Now, we do lots of science shows here at Questacon, like stuff that Alice just showed you here. You can see shows almost every day here at Questacon. In fact, every day, let's face it, we do a lot of shows. We also not just do science, we sometimes have cool scientists come through. And if we're really lucky, we might find here one today. So let's go have a look, because I think if we're lucky, oh my goodness, we've got Albert Einstein in here today. Albert, how are you?
Oh, very well. Hello, everyone. Guten Tag. So, here at Questacon, we are in a place called Q-Lab. And in Q-Lab, it is a very exciting place to explore some of the concepts of science. I am representing all of the old scientists, the history of science that has led to everything that we know today. And I'm going to show you one of the obscure but very important scientist invention right here. Now, this is called a Chladni plate. What is a Chladni plate? Well, who invented the Chladni plate, huh? If you know, please put it in the comments. All right. Now, Chladni was a guy who was a musician, and he wanted to know certain things. He asked questions like why and what happens if. These are still very important questions for you to ask today. And he wondered why things make noise. And he was a musician who liked beautiful music. And let me tell you, I will show you how beautiful this music is. He invented the very first metal music. Yeah, okay. Listen, it's so gorgeous. Isn't that beautiful? I could do this all day. It is keeping going, ringing off. However, why did it make this noise? I had a version of a violin bow, and it was on the edge of the plate. But what made the noise? While you're thinking about that, I will let you see what Chladni did. He used sand, but I am using salt. And we are going to see if we can actually see the sound. Do you think we can see the sound? All right, watch very carefully, and we will see what happens. All right. What is happening? Isn't this beautiful? Look, it made a pattern that is the same all the way around. You could actually fold it and it would be alike. But why did it do this? Why did the salt move around like this? Please answer. Usually we tell the answers, but today you tell me the answers. I'm going to play a different spot on the plate. Do you think it will change? Let's look while you are thinking about it. Whoops. Entschuldigen Sie bitte. right? I made some vibrations by rubbing this against this. Those vibrations travel through the plate and they bounce around and reflect. There are waves in the plate. We cannot see the waves, but we can see them with the salt, because where the waves have a crest, that is the top, and another crest, they add up, and then they move a lot. And where there is what we call a trough, and it meets a crest, they cancel each other out. This results in this. And we use friction to do this. But every day in our lives, we use friction. And I'll show you another way right now. Come on over here, and I will introduce you to one of our favorite demonstrations. Here at QLab, we often are showing people stuff, but you can sometimes take part. Today, I will use David as a guinea pig, as a volunteer. David, here is something that we call a Windsor's machine. Go to the clockwise way and watch what is happening, David? What is going on?
We're getting sparks!
We are getting sparks! We are getting sparks! Look at this! It's very good! Excellent! Fantastic! How are we getting sparks, David?
I'm saying friction. I'm saying a lot of wheels turning.
Wheels turning, there's friction. Do you know what we are doing? We are separating charge. Do you know what electricity is? And my question is, when you see the spark, do you see electricity? Answer in the question. Answer in the comment section. Yes, very nice. Now guess what? We are getting lots of sparks, and they happen quickly, and it's difficult to see sometimes. But I will show you a way we can use this electricity a little more, I will call it efficiently. All right? So what I will do is I'm coming over here to just discharge this, and I move them apart. Then we can separate positive and negative charge. Have you heard of this? Positive and negative? Do you know what happens? Well, I am going to charge this one negative and this one positive, and I want you to look at this little ball right here. And I want you to see when I turn this if something happens. Let us see. Oh my goodness, do you see it? Do you see this? This is because the ball was attracted to the negative side, and then it actually touched and became charged the same and repelled. It's very exciting. How do you think we use things like this today? This is very exciting and was invented by one of the other old dead scientists called Benjamin Franklin. It's very exciting to see and do some of these experiments. But more importantly, is some that you can do at home. Would you like to see some, David? Do I have time?
Can we? I think people would love to see something that we can try at home.
Because I have some very technical equipment here. It is very scientific. It is called a balloon. Now, this balloon is not going to burst like the ones that Alice had, I hope. If it does and I scream, I am sorry. I will get over it, okay? Now, I am going to do something to this balloon that you may have done to a balloon in the past. I am going to rub the balloon. Now, when I rub the balloon, if I go like this and stick it on David's head, what happens?
I'm very attractive.
David is very attractive. Oh, David, you say that to all the old dead scientists. Oh, give me this thing back. Okay, it sticks to things. It can stick. There it is. Why is this? Do you remember our experiments before when the negative attracted the positive, and then the positive attracted the negative, and back and forth, and back and forth? Guess what? This is becoming negative. It is taking electrons from this cloth. And as it does this, it changes charge. Now, I have another piece of plastic here. It is plastic tape. And if I get it close to this, I can pick it up because it is attracted. However, if I give the plastic tape a little bit of these electrons from my shirt, things might change. And this is one of the things you can do at home. You can use a freezer bag. You just have to cut it into little bits. And you can use a balloon. And then you can make wonderful things happen. Oh, sorry. Entschuldigung, Sie bitte. Anyway, please do these kinds of things at home. Send us pictures and send us videos if you want to make some, and we look forward to seeing you.
What on earth was that?
It was the Big Bang.
Big Bangs.
The Big Bang.
Oh, look, we need to go and see what it is. Thank you so much, Albert,
The
though.
Big Bang, it started the universe. I can talk a lot.
I have no idea what that was. Things happening all the time at Questacon. Now, I would like to point out, though, this here where we've been, this has been the Q Lab. And the Q Lab is a fantastic gallery at Questacon where you do the science, where you can actually do the experiments yourself.
David, I've got the stuff ready. I'm ready to do the demonstration. Yes, it's the live audience. Hello, guys. Haven't seen them in ages.
Don't. Meet me in the car park. Meet me in the car park in 5 minutes.
Car park?
Car park in 5 minutes.
Doesn't sound right, but okay. I'll see you there.
Excellent. Now, we've got to head back downstairs and see what's actually happening because I'm not sure what. But speaking of all those experiments you just saw in there, have you ever done any static electricity experiments yourself? Have you ever played around with electricity or ways that balloons can stick on your face? You'll find there's quite a lot of fun and a lot of science in there as well. Have a go at home. Anyhow, we're going to head back down and I want to... Oh my goodness! Check them out! It's our astronauts! Oh, ladies! Ladies, how are you today? They look all sad. Why are our astronauts so sad? Did they miss their launch? I'm not... Oh, I know what it is, of course. They're missing Mars. You see, right here in this giant gallery in the centre of Questacon, we're about to get a giant planet of Mars, 9 metres wide. Perfect definition, everything on Mars. That's going to be Marsvelous. They like that. They're quite good. Thank you so much, ladies. Hey, look, you keep your spirits up. Yeah, we'll get there very, very shortly. You can go and rescue Matt Damon any day now. That's great. All right, we're going to keep on moving. Oh, you guys are doing a stellar job. Very great stuff. Anyhow, we've got to see what else is going on. Something strange happening in here. Mutty the Mutabarosaur, Dr. Blashtover, what is going on?
No! Stay away from my box fort! I am Mutty the Mutabarosaur! And what does Mutty the Mutabarosaur do?
Looks cool. It's important.
Yes, and I have been working on this for 1 million years! So there, stay away!
Mutty, you took all of my cardboard, and I need this cardboard to build a rocket to go into space!
Who cares about rockets and space? Everybody comes to Questacon to see dinosaurs!
No, they don't. They come to see me, Dr. Valentina Blashdova, rocket scientist.
Dinosaurs!
No, they come for space!
Dinosaurs!
Space!
Dinosaurs!
Space!
Dinosaurs!
Space! Space!
Infinity! They come to see dinosaurs!
Well, maybe we can find out.
What?
Audience at home, maybe you can comment. Tell me which you like better, dinosaurs or space. Now, maybe dinosaurs in space? I don't know.
No! Dinosaurs!
Oh, what? Mutty, wouldn't you love to go to space?
No!
Don't you want to walk on the moon or look at the volcanoes of Mars or even see the rings around Uranus?
No! I challenge your science! My box fort will basically keep you away!
Well,
What?
let me show you how my science works.
What?
Now,
Oh,
audience,
your science!
one thing I like to do here at Questacon is show people how rockets work. And in fact, people say it's not rocket science. It is rocket science, but it is very simple. If you just use Newton's third law of motion, for every action, there is equal and opposite reaction.
Yeah, here's my reaction. Ha! Go ahead, okay, what are you gonna do?
Audience, I'm going to show you how this works. First, with very simple rocket, very simple rocket called balloon rocket. Now, you have a look at this. It's very long like a rocket. I'm going to let it go. All the air is going to come out of the rocket. Now, have a think. When I let go, where is the air going to come out? Okay, and if air come out this way, which way will balloon go? Okay.
Here!
Shall we check? I'm going to point this right at you, Mutty. I will get
Okay,
you.
fine.
We are going to count down from 3. 3, 2, 1. Blast off!
That was so lame! Look at that! That balloon didn't even do anything. Ha! Box fort, dinosaurs rule.
Well, I mean, it is true. It did not do much. it did fly, but the problem with balloon rockets is that it is full of air, and air is not very heavy, does not create much action, so therefore there is not much reaction. So what I need now is to do a different rocket. One which has something a little bit heavier than air. Can you think of anything heavier than air, Matty, that I can put inside? Me?
Yeah.
But I don't fit inside this bottle.
Well, okay, I don't know. What?
Well, in this bottle I have a little bit of water. So, hopefully, water push harder because it's heavier, and hopefully it will knock over your fort. We will see. So I need to hook this up. I need to pump it, create lots of pressure inside my rocket.
Oh.
This is very good.
Oh, no.
Good for a workout.
No.
Okay.
Wait.
We're going to count down from 3 again. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Flash off! Ah! It's not working. Let's try.
Oh, man!
Borrow
I
the
can't
phone.
believe you knocked my fork down!
What is going on out here? Would you keep it down, please?
Sorry.
We're trying to do science time in here.
Sorry, Dan.
So rude.
We just interrupted the science time rehearsal. But science time is our early childhood program. It's really cool, so popular. Do you want to go and have a look inside?
Lots of things inside our body. I want to show you this wonderful doll. Her name's Anna Tommy. And what's so great about Anna is we can see inside her body. Let's have a little closer look. What do you think this might be up here? That's the brain. Now, you use your brain for thinking and for storing memories. It's a little bit like a CPU for robots. Let's see what else we can find on Anna. What do you think these might be? I'll give you a clue. They're the lungs, and we use our lungs for breathing. Now, robots don't breathe, but dinosaurs do, don't they, Mutty? So, can you take a big breath in? And out. Excellent. Let's have a look behind the lungs here. What do you think this might be? I'll give you a clue. Boom, 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 boom. This is the heart, and the heart pumps blood all around our body. There's lots of things inside our body, and today around the room, we have lots of inside the body activities that you can explore with your grown-ups. You can have a close look at the skeleton and see all the bones. Over here, we've got a big doll called Seymour Guts, and you can have a look at all the internal organs. There's so much to do today, so find your grown-up and let's go and explore.
Sorry, science time is actually for Questacon 3 to 5-year-olds and their grown-ups, and that does not include you.
Oops. That was science time. It's so popular. It's been running for over 10 years. And it's been so popular, in fact, we can't get BJ to stop doing it, so she's just performing for dinosaurs and robots right now. But you know what? We're in one of my other favourite galleries of Questacon. And in here is actually where we actually make things with our hands. You can come in and make things with your hands. Do you like to do that at home? That's a fun thing to do for sure. So let's go and have a see what's happening today. Hey, Simo, what's happening in the shed today?
Hi, David. Hi, everyone. And yeah, welcome to the shed. So this is Questacon's very own Tinker Space, where you can basically come in and build using simple tools and materials to solve the solutions and activities, well, challenges and activities that we've got in store for you. Now, today's challenge is to keep an object moving for more than 30 seconds. Now, our lead tinkerer, Perry, has been working really hard, and I think he's just about ready to show us what he's made. So come on, let's have a look. Hey Perry, how you doing?
Yeah, good, going well.
Now, we have a lot of people here to see what you built. Let's show them what you've
Well,
got.
it's a wonderful ball run. I've just been putting the finishing touches on, and I think we're ready to go.
All right, so does that mean you've got the rocket ready?
The rocket. Oh, yes. Ooh, I've got the rocket here. Big finale.
So what about the fan?
The what? The fan? The fan, yes. Yes, I've got the fan. Got the fan, stop looking. Had the fan the whole time, not a problem.
Is it plugged in?
No, is it supposed to be?
You tell me.
No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine, all good.
All right. Well, how about the ball then?
The ball. Yes, we must get the ball rolling. I have the ball.
All right, well, let's get ready to test.
Should we do a countdown?
Absolutely.
All right, over to the front. And 3, 2, 1, go! Come was absolutely perfect. There was no mistakes at all. All right, there might have been one mistake, but with a little bit of problem solving and a little bit of tinkering, I think we can fix that.
Awesome. Well, you get back to it and I'll see you soon.
Thank you.
All right. Well, believe it or not, the shed isn't the only place where you can come and get hands-on and build to challenges in STEM. So that's science, technology, engineering and maths. In fact, we've got a whole maker space where you can come, students in years 6 to 12 can build all sorts of different things. So we've actually got some of our maker space facilitators here to show us what they've been working on behind the scenes. Let's have a look. Hey.
Hi, one of the makerspace activities that we've been developing is all about our ocean's rubbish. On this table here, this is all replicating our ocean's rubbish, and the challenge that we have for you is actually to create a robot that can clean it all up.
Right, so using really simple materials, students can build a structure around a small robot called a Spiro and turn it into a rubbish collector. And this activity is all about testing out your ideas, probably getting them wrong, but trying again. All right, Andy, let's show them what we've been working on. Oh no! How cool is that? I think we need a little bit of work on that. But how do you guys think you could make your very own rubbish collector using things around your house? Maybe you've got a remote-controlled car that you could try. Give it a go. Thanks so much, everyone. And thank you for visiting the shed. Hopefully we can see you really soon.
So many things to be doing here at Questacon. And that's just some of the great things that we have.
David, I found you. Great. I went to the basement, waited 10 minutes, no one showed up, so I came back in, and look, everyone's here waiting for me. Was this a surprise?
Henry, do your worst. Go for it. Take us out,
brilliant.
Henry.
Hello, guys. I have here a bin. I'm going to pour into the bin some liquid nitrogen, very, very cold. And then we're going to meet this liquid nitrogen with some boiling hot water. It's going to be a 300-degree temperature difference, and it's going to be a gigantic reaction to take us out. Guys, can I get a countdown, please? 5,
4, 3, 2, 1. Whoa! Henry! There's so many things to do and see in Canberra, and we hope to see you quite soon, when you can. Speaking of that, if you're after information on when we're reopening or other Questacon news, you can check out our website at questacon.edu.au or find us on social media. In the meantime, there's heaps of really cool fun and interactive science experiments that you can try at home, and you can find these at our Questacon at home page on the website. Now, we've had an absolute blast today with this live feed from, we're doing today from live from Oz. There's lots of other feeds to be coming up, lots of great segments coming. I believe next up is underwater reef tour from citizens of the Great Barrier Reef. But in the meantime, that's all we have from Questacon. Thank you so much for tuning in today. It's goodbye from everyone here at Questacon. See you later. Yes.